Oh yeah.
Oh, come on, let's please work. I ain't got nothing to do with my other phone right now, so it
And I
shouldn't.
said that's
I
that's
don't know.
that's the only thing
So,
I can recommend. But I said I don't even know if that's a good recommendation. I don't know. I don't know. I just know, sometimes when everything, multiple things is trying to connect to the same thing, that's kind of where you can run into some problems. But
yep,
I mean, all this high end technology we're supposed to have, you think it would work?
you'd think so.
Brother Mike, right in there. Thank you, Brother Mike. Thank you for hanging in there with us.
Okay,
As
the
long as I
chat
don't,
come up for me.
as long as I don't freeze up on Ryan.
I hate to say it, but it already is. But it's okay.
Dang it! Dang it!
I'm not. I don't know. We'll
Darn
go with
it!
it this time for sure. We got what time is it?
Cornbread said it
Let me
looks
see.
1,000% better.
I just can't. Here's what you are on my screen.
I am just mind blown at this point.
I know. Mike came in clear as day for me, and we're freaking close to each other, and so is Mike. So like, I don't know. I know that has
Oh
nothing
yeah,
to
I
do
mean,
with it,
yeah.
but it's like, what? I don't know.
There's a darn dog. Apologize for
Okay,
that.
that's okay. Get to showing them some sweeties, man, because I don't know what else to
Dang,
do.
like I said, everything looks good.
All
Brother
right,
Chuck
can I
said
see
he can
y'all
see
better
it's
now?
better now.
Question mark?
Question mark.
I see
I'm
y'all
scared
better
to
now.
start saying hey to everybody.
Hey, well, I
Uh,
know it seems like the audio is a little quicker and the chat is working for me, so that's good. It's better than it was. I just can't see you, so it's okay.
yeah. I think it may. Come on now, connect. Oh, now my darn Galaxy Buds is disconnected. There we go. It should be. $35. Yeah, the only reason I ended up with these is whenever I bought the phone, they run some kind of special deal if you, well, no, if you pre-ordered. If you pre-ordered the, Lord, I forgot what it was. It wasn't even this one. It was the Samsung Galaxy S20 or something like that. If you pre-ordered it, you got a free set of the Galaxy Buds. So that's how I ended up with them. But for some reason they are disconnected. So let me see if I can pick them
You
back
still
up.
sound
That
fine,
way.
if you're wondering. But
Well, it says connected. So what are we doing? Why we ain't?
it must be going
Why
through your
we ain't?
phone audio, which sounds completely fine.
Come on, hold it. Put them back in here. I think I seen brother Michael Richter pop up in here. Hey, Joe did say, "What's up, fellers?"
I don't know whether to believe who and who's not in here, but at this point,
Yeah. Oh, there's
I'm just,
there's old dog. There's old Mike Cutlery great again. There he is.
so Mike,
Papa Chuck.
yeah, there he is.
I just got to my phone. Didn't
Good
know
thing you're
there
just
was a
not dead
live.
yet.
There wasn't a live, Richter. There was only three of them so far.
Only three. I can't get Travis to come through on my end, but everybody else is fine, so we're just gonna roll with it. I mean, I see him, but he's frozen the whole time. So
There we go. Yeah, I said as long as they can see me and see you, and while we coming through for them, guess we'll roll with it. So we can
agreed.
do whatever you want to do. But I guess since you have allowed me to be a guest on your show here,
Yes, sir.
what's it say, Travis? You outside? No, I'm actually in my little
I'm
in my
blessed.
little shed here. In my little shed. I know that's what I was telling him. I said I kind of feel like it's I'm out here looking for out here in the woods looking for Sasquatch like Brother Cornbread was doing. Feel like I'm out here in the dark, got my ring light on.
hmm
Uh, I mean, what? I guess. I mean, what you want to say, Brother Ryan? You got anything in particular? If I got it, I'll show it to you. Well, I said,
Let's
darn, you can't
see.
see it. Darn it.
It's okay.
I
I mean,
don't.
hopefully I can watch it back. Yeah, just ask the
Darn it!
people since I can't see you live, see what they want to
All right,
see.
all right, people.
That's,
What y'all got? What y'all got
they're here
for
for
us?
they're here for you anyways. That's what we're here for, brother. Let's see. Y'all turn off
Just
all the
run back.
technological stuff. Just run barefoot. That's what I did. That's what I'm doing. That's just I ain't never. I don't know if Verizon just at me or
Yeah, I think they own to us. They own all these collabs, and they say, "Hey, we're shutting them down.
yeah.
Show some China made stuff." Oh no, I ain't got. Look at that right there. Y'all
I
know ain't
did, but I'm
nothing
not
China
using
in
it.
this
It's not.
collection.
It's over there. It's sorry. He asked me a
What?
question.
Hold on, wait. He said, "Show some China stuff." Here you go. I got my. Well, I don't know. These might not even be made in China. I'm sure they are. They got to be. Them old Galaxy Buds there. Yeah, that's from China. I'm sure.
See, no internet. Everything's off. Besides that phone I'm using, so I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, Brother Richter said his internet is trash.
Yeah.
That's one thing I made sure of whenever I come, and which I know it's your living situation too, which we're not really, that far out of town, but
Right.
we had Xfinity offered out here where we're at, and I made sure I told them, I said, "Hey, I'll pay a couple extra doll hairs." I said,
Right.
I want that speedy stuff." So that's what
That's
we
right.
got out here.
Yeah. All you gotta
But
do is
yeah, we
ask them.
pay for it.
So
Oh,
they
Brother
don't
Richter
throttle
said,
your stuff.
"Oh, they want a pocket dunk." Which I know we done it on that first one, but yeah,
Oh yes.
we fell apart bad on that first
I'm falling apart. I think you're fine.
one. Which on my end, like I said, everybody always knows gotta have a pocket cross. Just have that old light. Which I think I'm gonna go on
Oh
there. I got just the black one. I think I'm gonna go in there and
yeah.
get that what is it, the bronze one. That way you get some good patinas instead of getting these instead of instead of getting these scratches. That ain't nobody's tinners.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's a redneck painter, I guess. As for the knives, if y'all had seen my short, which some may have and some may not have, which I carried them off. Got the two slips here. Which this one here is our first son. It is a 2022, which is his birth year. 2022 Mediterranean Blue Bone Pocket Worn 54 pattern trapper.
Oh, wish I could see that.
Oh yeah, I like the pile side because it's a little bit more darker than the
Right.
show
That's
side.
how I am
But
with
I mean
my Blue Lagoon.
that show that show side's still pretty. Got a nice little light spot up there. Not too big of a fan of whatever kind of shield you want to call that. What would that be called? I don't even know. Bow
Side
tie shield,
extinct.
maybe. Well, no, it's not the bow tie shield. But yeah, carried
Hey.
that one for. That's our boy's birth year, our first son, 2022.
Hmm.
Then just in the case, basic generic slip. We
Amen.
had the 2024, which is our second son's birth year. Which, as I was saying in one of the lives we started, uh, the 16th made him 1 month old. So he's already 1 month old, but this is carried both of them today in honor of both of the boys.
Yes, sir.
It's just a 009.5 pattern, blue jig bone
Sorry, I just
Barlow.
giggled because you said I showed that in the third live.
Yeah, that's what I told him. I said in one of the lives I've showed it, but,
Lord have mercy.
and that's all I carried today as far as carry.
Yeah, like I said, I've been home, so I just had that copperhead today, basically.
Thank everybody again for rejoining for the third time now.
Yeah, right.
I need a Mediterranean blue trapper. You do, Aaron. You do. That I just love. I just love the Mediterranean blue, especially that pocket war. But There you go, brother Aaron. You also need you one of these. Need one of these smooth Mediterranean blue bone sow bellies. I
Heck
really
yeah.
love this one. Love the pewter shield.
Mm-hmm.
There's a pile
I'm
side.
imagining it.
He said, "I'm imagining. Just get in your mind. Just get in your
Oh, I can.
mind, Ryan, and just kind of hang out and just think about it."
Oh yeah. I think I've seen that one anyway, so I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Hook
yeah. Like I
trail.
said, this. Yeah, this is like early on in the collection. It's probably on Felt Friday. I don't even know what, like 3 or 4. Yeah, she
Hey, you
is
liking
a
your? Go ahead. Go ahead.
2021.
So that one's
What was you
stamped.
saying? Yeah, yeah. Thank God.
I know, right? Oh, I was saying how you enjoying your pair of three.
Oh man, absolutely love it. We ain't carried it here in a hot minute, but like I said, we ain't really. I That was really the one I carried to work, and then it would just slice
Right.
through them boxes and everything. But yeah, I ain't really carried it in a hot minute. But man, I have I have fallen in love with that thing. I'll just say that.
They're great, man. And you made a solid color choice, of course.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Had to go with that cobalt blue, baby.
Man, my lighting is garbage. It's because of my
Let's
new
see.
spot for my camera, probably, but that's okay.
Oh, speaking of the Mediterranean blue, you said the trapper, brother Aaron.
Copperhead.
I just happen to have in this first folder here. That's the whole family right there.
Like a bug in the road.
That's the whole family. Got the canoe, got the medium Texas toothpick, got the medium Stockman, mini trapper, Saudi, got a swayback, single blade swayback, and then got the mid folding hunter, and it's got the kickstart,
Ooh.
got the kick assist on it. Yeah,
Oh,
that's the
yeah. I've
whole.
never owned one.
That's actually the whole family of the 2022 Mediterranean Blue Bone Pocket Worn. And like I said, that's the first family that I got, and I got it in honor of like I said, our firstborn son. So that's a whole
Right.
family for him right there.
Heck yeah.
Oh, try to be careful not drop them. And that's the
This
first
is,
family I got.
I mean, that's a gorgeous. I love that bone. I never had any of it, but
Um,
I've seen plenty of it.
I know I want some of that what you got over there, that Blue Lagoon, but man, you can't find that stuff nowhere.
You really can't. And when you do, it seems like if you find them on the bay, it's all the tiny patterns. It's like a tiny trapper or a mini
Yep.
copperhead, But
I
this
think
was a
all
gift
I've
from.
seen,
Go ahead.
think all I
Keep talking.
think all I've seen on eBay the last little bit has been the tiny the tiny toothpick and
Yeah.
what's that other one? The half whittler. That's the only
There you go.
thing
Yeah.
that's the only thing that's on eBay right now in Blue Lagoon.
I bet you've seen the same half whittler I did too. That thing, I kind of almost jumped on it. It's
I
pretty.
did too. I
It's
did too.
pretty. It wasn't that bad, was it? I think it was like they wanted like 80 something or 90. I don't know. Because I can talk them down a little bit always.
I can't even remember. I can't even remember right off the top of my head.
For as hard as it is to find them, to start at $80 or so ain't bad at all.
Oh yeah.
But that's my opinion.
This is I'll show another little Barlow off here, which this is my favorite pattern Barlow, which this is a single blade. Oh, I don't throw them all over you. Nice. Which is just like the boys, 2024. Which I want to say this is the Rogers jig, Rogers corn cob jig, and this is just I don't really know. Oh, we got felt all over it. It might even be. I don't even know. I don't know. I am mine's all over the place. Done lost so much sleep. But this is actually the 2019. It's actually the vault pattern for that year. But
Oh yeah.
I love it because I love the 009 patterns. Got the spare point blade on them.
Oh heck yeah.
Just for some reason, and I couldn't tell y'all why. I am an absolute spare point junkie.
I don't blame you.
I just like them. I just
It's
like them
probably the
over
most
the.
versatile blade shape there is, for
I
being
just like
honest.
them over them clip blades. I mean, yeah, you get a little bit more meat and a little bit more action out of the blade, but there's just something about the spare point, and then something about them half stops too. Something
Yeah, but
about
see,
them.
with a spear point, you got your straight edge, you got your belly, you got your tip.
Yeah.
You get, I mean, it's the most versatile shape, I think.
Yep. Like I said, I just think it looks better. I just think it looks like it
Hmm.
looks better, but at the same time, it looks more clean. If that makes any
Right.
sense. I
Oh
feel like
yeah,
a clip
it
point
does.
blade, you kind of got a lot going on, and it's kind of just like I
Exactly.
don't know. I don't know.
Except for when it comes to these, man. I mean, you can't deny these.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. It's just something about them in a smaller pattern. For me, I say
Right.
especially the Barlows.
Hmm.
I think they're jam up and jelly tied on everything else. You get obviously your trapper patterns and things like that. But oh, here I am again missing so much stuff in the chat.
I think mine's froze again.
Oh, your
Chat
chat's
anyway.
froze now. Oh, darn it!
Yeah, but I ain't gonna. I don't need to talk about it because I can hear you fine. It's going
He
through
said I don't
fine.
need to talk about
Let's let it roll.
it. Try to see. I was trying to think of maybe the first vintage piece I got, which I guess
Oh
the
yeah, that'd be
first
cool.
vintage. Well, I mean, is y'all might get upset with me. Let me see what year this even is. Lord have mercy. Got 9. I'm gonna get closer to the light.
Travis done
9,
broke the live.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Yeah, 4. I say y'all might get a little upset with me because I'm gonna call it vintage, which it is. Like
Mike
I said,
Life,
it's the
take care of
first
that clown, please. Sorry to cut you off. Keep going.
the first vintage I got. Oh, we don't got a clown off up in here.
Oh yeah.
First vintage piece I got is a 1994 red bone trapper. And this was actually gifted to me by the guy, a good old buddy Austin, which we went to high school, we real good friends and all. But he actually gifted me this for let's say the wife had threw me a surprise 30th birthday party.
Mm.
And he brought this bad girl down and just give it to me. Just give it to me. Yeah, Richter said, "Why are you calling me a clown?" But yeah, that's actually the first vintage piece I got. And like I said,
Even
I
his
know
name's inappropriate.
it ain't no 70s and 80s and vintage like that. But hey, and what is it now? What is it? How old is it got to be vintage? It's like 25, ain't it?
I mean,
Like,
I
it's
would
like
almost call that
25
opinion to be
years.
honest with you, but I don't know.
Well,
I
I
mean,
know as far as cars, vehicles, it's like anything anything over 25 years old, you can actually buy what they call antique tags.
right.
And I
I don't
would
know with
say, I
case.
mean,
And when I hear vintage case, I think 70s. If that tells you anything.
well, yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah,
but
you're
that's
right.
me. That's not everybody. Some people think
Yeah.
40s.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. Well, see, that's kind of what I thought too. But then I got to thinking. I said, well, wait a minute. I said, what? I said, let's just say we get into the year, you know, I mean, I'm gonna put something ridiculous out there. Let's say we get into the year 2150. What's gonna be vintage then?
Shoot. None of this crap they're putting out now. Come on. I'm just kidding.
Damn, I was just gonna
Sorry,
rock
y'all.
with that. 25 years. Anything past 25-year-old. Yeah, that's actually the
I
first.
agree with you.
Guess you call vintage piece. But then I guess the very first one, which this was when I discovered my dealer at work. I love throwing that little term out there, dealer.
Mm-hmm.
But it is actually a 7987, 1977.
Whoa, the chat.
And it is a baby copperhead.
Oh, nice.
Let me kind of see if I can tone this light down a little bit. Find the best lighting.
Some guy said, "You Southern, brother?"
7. Oh, Southern?
Southern. I thought it'd be pretty obvious.
Oh, Southern. No, I'm from California, actually. No, I ain't.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the first, I guess, official vintage. Like you were saying, 70s, 1977 red bone. Well, I don't want to lie to you. It might actually be, it's a brown bone. It's a brown bone baby copperhead, little 2-blade baby copperhead.
Cool. I like brown bone.
She packs a little punch, a little snapping punch for her age.
Dude, them little mini copperheads do. Every one of them I've handled.
Oh yeah.
And they got little springs too. I don't know how they do it.
Oh yeah, and I want to say, well, that might be why it's on a single back spring.
Oh, true. Yeah, it's got that double liner, don't it? On one
And
side.
No, this one's just
No?
got
Which
single.
one? Which one has that? Am I thinking of a Stockman or something? What knife's got that double liner on one side of the spring? Somebody let us know.
I remember what you're talking about.
I mean, there might be more than one. I know the pen knife has it, like the older case pen knives. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. I don't have it out here with me, or I'd show you.
Mike said them dang New Yorkers. Happy Gilmore said, "Well, I'm going to churn my butter." All right.
Mike's live said, funny sounding Yankees.
Funny sounding Yankee.
Kevin's in here. What's up, brother? Alabama Knife and Tool.
Jason Beecher said, "At least you're not from New York." I found 4 copperheads one time under a piece of roofing tin. Brother Cornbread says, "I hear that is where they like to be."
Yeah, I don't like copperheads. They just come up on my porch. I don't know why, dude. I really don't. Oh, yeah, I do, because I used to have bird nests on my porch all the time. What am I talking about?
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
But shoot, we had a few babies show up too, man. That's even scarier if you know anything about snakes. They'll kill you in a heartbeat. They can't control the amount of venom they pump into you, so they just give it all.
Dang.
Let's see. You got to watch the little babies.
Let's see what I got here. I'll show these little pieces again. With some of these, I said I've shown them. This is actually a single blade trapper from the Trapper family. And oh shoot, I should have brought the box out here because I don't forget what they call them. They call them a canvas series for some reason. They are 2021s. You can see there. They're trappers, single blade trappers. I found them fingerprints off. But they got This one is the chrome filigree. That's what they call it. And which is, for some reason, it's just on the show side. It's completely smooth on the pile side. I don't really understand that. I don't know why they didn't keep the
Is it a transition?
whole. No, it's just on the scales.
Oh.
Just the scale.
No, I mean, like, is it a transition knife? You know what I'm saying?
You're talking about like the
You know
years
what I'm talking about?
transition, right?
Oh well, yeah, like because sometimes they'll put like a. I mean, normally it's blades, but they'll put like a different year blade than the secondary, or they'll do a different kind of bone. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. Keep on going.
That's just the uh it's from that Canvas series. I don't know if you ever seen them, or which I know
Yep.
you've seen this knife, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's just
I've seen
all
that.
metal. And I mean, they got some weight to them. I don't really know anybody. I would like to meet somebody that every day carries one of these, just because don't really know why you would. I mean, it's not even. I mean, some of that metal right there is kind of uncomfortable in the hand. It's kind of got a cutting aspect to it, if you will.
Right.
Got the other one here, which it's got the case logo embellished on it.
I keep looking over here like I can see you.
And like I said, it's still the same, smooth on the opposite side. I don't really understand why they didn't just keep it all the way through. But something I thought was pretty cool. And like I said, that being at the time, being something different coming from Case, anything that comes up different, I kind of jump on, even if it's going to be for the good or for the bad.
Right.
Like I jumped on them. Well, the only thing I didn't jump on, which I wasn't really a fan of them, was all of their first run at the modern knives, like the Kenzua and the Morillas and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I just wasn't a big fan. But man, let me tell you, when them longhouses come out and the high banks, hey, I jumped on them. I got the high banks and the longhouse both, which I got the longhouse to carry, and I actually got the high banks in that in the rosewood to put up in the collection. But yeah,
Right.
some people may know, some people may not. But that old longhouse, she got me right there, and I have been terrified to no end to put that. Well, one, I ain't sent it back to get fixed, but I mean, even if I sent it to Case, and even if they sent me a brand new one, said, "Hey, we couldn't fix it, we'll just send you a brand new one. Here you go, rock this one." I don't think I could ever put a longhouse in my pocket again. I mean, I would just have that, I guess, PTSD type. I don't know. I just felt like that liner lock would fail. That's what happened on mine. The liner lock failed. But I know brother Cornbread, he's got one, and he seems to absolutely love it. He said he's hung a 5-gallon bucket full of metal on his. He clamped it in a vise and hung all that metal on the tip of the blade, and his liner lock never failed on him.
Shoot.
But I still don't think I could carry that one, Cornbread, if you gave it to me. Bubba, what is that? Bubba's EDC?
This ain't focusing too good.
Bubba's EDC, please go check that guy out. We will sure do it, Patrick.
Look at Travis. You need one of these.
Oh, son.
You got him to put the checkered on it.
Oh, man. Old brother Bobby be killing it down there. Killing it.
You already know.
He said that lockup issue is an easy fix. Whoo. That's what I said, Cornbread. Even if I fixed it or had somebody fix it, I just don't think I can carry it. Well, one thing I've noticed too is even it seems like as you're putting pressure, like if you're doing like if you're trying to poke it into something, like if you're gonna poke your longhouse into something, it kind of seems, as your hands wrapped around that handle, and I mean, I guess it's probably just because my lockup fails. or my liner lock fails. But that, with my hand being in there, the slightest little movement or the slightest little bump on the liner lock, I mean, it's almost like it's like a rat trap. I mean, it's just so you could be, like I said, poking it into something, and you move a certain type of way, and then it'll engage that liner lock, and then she'll just close right up on you. And like I said, because that's actually what I was doing with my longhouse when I found out it failed on me. Was my boy had a he had a big Easter egg that he'd found. Well, he had it come apart. I want to say it was like in a Happy Meal from McDonald's, and he took it
Mhm.
apart, and he took the top half and shoved it in his cup holder of his car seat and wedged it in there, and it wouldn't
Right.
come out. So that's when I just got the longhouse. I hadn't had it, but I mean, just a couple of weeks. And I mean, let me tell you, that Joker is sharp. I forget what blade steel they got on them things. It's like, I don't even want to miss-say. I can't remember it.
S35 maybe?
No, it was like
No?
CPM,
S45? Oh,
CPM something.
is it CPM? Surely it's not S110. Or I don't know.
No. It's like CPM something 20 or something like that. CPM 20 FM or something. I don't know. Shoot, I said I don't even want to
20.
be speaking stupid.
Yeah.
But that's
Yeah.
it was a good blade steel, and I know because the egg that he had was plastic. And I said, well, I'll just take and I'll stick the tip of that longhouse down in that egg, and then I'll just pry it out. Well, I did. I had like all my weight because that darn plastic. I don't know what it was made out of, but she didn't have no give to her. And so I did. I was in there and I was bearing down all that weight on that longhouse into that egg, and then that's when that liner lock failed, and it just closed up right on me, and I just punched down right on my finger. Woo.
Hmm.
Yeah, she bled. She bled for about 2 days. I said
I
probably
bet.
should have went and got medically done up, but I just ain't one of them
Yeah.
types of people. Said I'll
No,
hold
neither.
something on it and squeeze it.
Right. That's all they do.
Oh
And
yeah.
I mean, unless you need stitches, if you need stitches, that's a different story.
Well, I said that probably definitely did need a couple stitches, but I
Yeah,
said
well,
I still ain't that. I said it bled for 2 days, but I kept squeezing it, and like I said I'd get in the shower like the next day, and it wasn't bleeding. I said, well, I'm good, and I was in there, and all of a sudden I could just see like blood going
oh
down
yeah,
the drain, and I said, oh shoot, and then I looked back and it's just pouring again. As soon as that water heated, it just opened it back up.
yeah. Hey, Brandon, we're doing good, buddy. Thanks for stopping in.
I see it done it again. Why in the world? My chat is
My chat's good now. I just can't. You're just frozen on the same picture since the beginning. That's my only
well,
problem.
no, my chat had swapped back to top chat. So because I noticed like no new chats was coming in, and I had to physically go in there and turn it back to live chat. So I don't know what's going
Yeah,
on. They trying to
it's
YouTube really
it's only
trying to
doing
shut us knife boys down.
it's only doing that because every time you make a new stream, it goes to top chat. You got to reset it.
Well, I mean, like I said it was fine. Everything was rolling
Oh,
through, and
okay.
then all of a sudden it just
Yeah,
stopped, and that's how
I
I,
just don't
that's
want
how I
us.
knew to check it. We're gonna have to make a stand. We'll have to fight them.
I mean, is there like 10 other people live right now or something? Maybe their servers are just having
Oh no,
trouble.
I'm sure there probably is a lot of people live. But try to go back up here and CPM 20 CV. That's that blade steel.
20
Thank you,
CV.
Mr.
Okay.
James Alton.
I want some S110. I want that native 5 and S110B.
Oh, let me see. Let me see. I don't even know what time it's getting to be. Let me see. Oh, it's just 6:17. We good. Oh, I don't know. I'll show another little favorite that came out. And this is a 20. It's also a 2021. It is a medium Stockman 3 blade. It is in that beautiful, beautiful, what they call Black Sea Dichloram.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
And I just absolutely love it.
You showed that kind of recently, or didn't you?
I believe
Or you
so,
showed
yeah.
one of the black, however you say that, dicloram. I feel like I'm
Yeah,
gonna mess that
Black
up
Sea.
bad.
Yeah. No, that's it. Black Sea Dichloram.
Dicloram. That's how we say it anyway.
Mm-hmm. And I thought it was like decor alarm or something like that. That's what I thought it was. But I don't know. Yeah, just a
It's me
little
and Floyd
stock
talk
in
matters.
there. Oh yeah. So I love that one, Travis. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother Aaron. Uh-oh. What old Lanny said? Lanny said pull out a saddle horn. Uh-oh. Well, let me see. I'm not gonna be, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, but I only got one saddle horn. Which if you know, you know, those things are kinda hard to come by. She ain't in that one. She got to be in this one here. There she is. Yeah, it's the only saddle horn I have, brother Lanny. It's the only one I got. Which like I said, they're not, and I don't even know if these are in. Can somebody tell me if these are in the vault? Like, is this a vault knife, or which I know this year that it come out is not because it's a. Well, Lord, that's no. Well, if you open up the main blade, yeah. See, it's a 2020. Yeah, 2022. I know 2022 vault pattern was the small swell center jack, so I know that's not a. And I was just curious if this is in a vault, in the vault, or just because you don't see them made much. But I said it
I
don't
don't
make no
know.
sense.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
don't.
think
You
it's a
think they'd be
vault, but
discontinued?
yeah, that's it. There, got the nice clip point blade on it, which I like. I really love the. I don't know if all of them have it or not. As I said, I don't have many, but I got that swedge on the clip point blade there.
Oh,
I got
yeah.
that big swooping Skinner blade.
I can see it in my head.
Yeah.
That's one I've never owned. I've never owned a saddle horn yet.
I said this is my very first one. I knew I wanted one, and I seen. Oh yeah, I think they do. Which I think
Yeah.
this is actually. Yeah, I won't say this is actually considered the small or medium or. Yeah, I really wouldn't call it too small, but yeah, it's not the big boy. It's not the big one because them big ones got that big old banana or that big old peanut butter spreader blade on
Right.
it, don't they? Yeah, yeah.
I
No,
think so.
this ain't the big daddy. What do you have in 18 pattern? Phew, I got a ton. Yeah, that's in that beautiful CV steel, which you won't get to see tannered up because she's in the collection, put up away to be never used. I know, call me crazy, y'all. Call me crazy. Let me see. 18 pattern. 18 pattern. Here's a little one. No, no, it's gonna be a jackknife. Gonna be a little jackknife. But I know I got some 18 patterns in here somewheres, surely. And I do. I got so much. I don't even remember what I got. Which, well, I know that's 18 pattern. I want to say. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, that's well. Is that yeah, that's 18. I knew it
Dude,
was, but then,
I don't mean to cut you off. How do you feel about literally letting me get off here and let you go live so I can watch you before you have to go? I'm not even joking.
uh,
Do you want to do that, or
I mean,
because
it don't,
we're
it don't.
split screen for no reason? It's kind of annoying for them. You know what I'm saying?
Well, like I say, you still show some stuff you want to. I mean, you
mm,
whatever you
I
want
want
to
to see
do.
your stuff. I can't see your stuff, man. I'm collabing with you, man.
I know, but you was the collaboree.
Well, I know because I wanted to see your stuff. I done told you
I'm
that.
the collabor guest.
The collaborators.
Oh, I mean
You
it.
keep
I
on
mean
rolling
I
if you
don't.
want to. Keep on rolling.
I'll show this here. Like I said, he asked for 18 patterns, and that's which I said that's in the pocket worn Mediterranean blue bone.
Oh yes, sir.
And again, that pile side just hits different. That pile side to me looks so much better than the show side.
Yeah. That's how my Blue Lagoon is, man. The show side looks like the Pocket Worn Caribbean, and then the pile side is Blue Lagoon all the way.
Oh, and I mean, I don't want to lie. I actually think I have more. That's not an 18 because it is a. Yeah, see, that's a 44 pattern. I just got the square bolsters. I may not have. I know I have more 47s just because 47s are my favorite. My
Right.
favorite. My favorite style of uh, that darn knife, mind blank,
You good?
Stockman. Yeah, this one here is an 18 pattern. That's also going to be in a blue, and y'all can probably guess what it is. She's going to be that beautiful, beautiful. I about said Black Sea Dactylam. That is not Black Sea Dactylam.
Dude,
Uh,
wait,
Sea
that name's
Dragon.
too much.
Sea Dragon. I believe my chat may have froze back up or swapped again. No, yeah, we're good. Oh well, no, that and then it just bounced back up in here.
Mine's frozen. I'm over it by now.
Uh,
But dude, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm probably gonna at least try to do a live after this to see if it's me because I'm curious.
that's all right. It's understandable.
And if it ends up, well, shoot, I was gonna say I'd invite you back on, but you got them babies and that wife.
Oh yeah, I don't even know what they're doing. I don't know if she's got somebody killed in there or not.
Sorry, dude, if I don't seem professional. It's just everybody knows what you see is what you get, man. I can't be nothing but me. I
Hey,
ain't
that's
very
it.
professional.
That's
I'm just
all
here to
I can
hang out.
do. That's all I can do. Yeah, that is that black. I said I'm about to say it again. Black Sea Dactylam. Darn. Uh, man, Sea Dragon, y'all.
Black
I
Snake
am
Dark Lord.
sorry. Lord have mercy. Sea
Shit,
Dragon.
dark. Yeah.
Oh, look at that. And then it almost matches that monster can. Oh yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, let's see what we're saying here. User 00 says you guys are rock. So I appreciate that.
Hey, like a rock.
Make sure you have a 1981. I don't know. I guess was the same person that started calling that Sal Billy the Sal Billy. and Robert 38. And I said I just had a glitch, I guess, in my chat because I'd seen nothing, and then all of a sudden it popped up a whole bunch, and I had to scroll back and see what people were saying.
Yeah, that's what keeps happening to me, man. My last one right now is still when he asked you about what do you have in 18 patterns. I'll beat you.
Oh dang, really?
Mm-hmm.
That's a muskrat. Oh, here's another little 18. Oh, here's a might you'll like
Whoa.
this one. Who was it that asked for 18s?
Jason.
Jason,
Beat you.
Jason Beecher. Here you
That's
go, brother. Here's you a 1990 876 1996 in genuine stag.
oh, son. I'm sad I can't see that.
The good old genuine stag, 1996. And again, that pile side just hits different.
Well, here you go, Travis. I'll let him. Let's double up on him right quick. I'll
He
show
said, Travis, why do they call the pile side the pile side? That's a good question. I don't know. And then bam. I mean, just absolutely gorgeous. Max Life said, I'm a 1996 model. There you go, Brother Mike. There you go. Woo-wee. Something you don't see much more of nowadays is that old genuine stag. And when you do, for some reason, it's like it's the smallest pattern possible. And
It is, man.
It'll cost you more than a full-size trapper and 6.5 bone stag.
Preach to them.
I mean, it don't make nearly sense to me.
I know.
Let's see what else we got here. Jason Beach said he graduated in '96.
Yeah, a lot of these guys like to brag how old they are. I don't get it. Hey.
Cornbread says singing's a lot easier if they just call it the other side. They got
Hey,
the show
Jason, you know I'm
side and the
messing with
other
you, bro.
side.
I know, right? I mean, front side, back side, whatever.
Landy said watching these guys bringing the heat.
I'm sure there's a cool reason, though, if we're being honest. I don't know what it is either.
Oh yeah, I don't know. That's just like, what is it? On ships they have like I know one of them's like, what is it? It's like a starboard side. Like they got
Yep, the
sides on
hull.
ships
They got
too.
the hull.
Yeah, they got like the starboard side and some other kind of side, and I mean that's
I wasn't good
just.
at that.
I mean, I said, why can't you just say left side, right side? You know, based on what direction you're looking at the ship.
I know, right?
The mark is the stamp. The mark is the stamping die, and the pile is the anvil pillar on which the piece is struck. Huh.
Oh, wait, hang on. Can you say that again, please?
Cheesy Moon said the mark is the striking. Hold on now. In Dad eyes, he said the mark is the stamping die, and the pile is the anvil pillar on which the piece is struck.
Okay. I'm having a hard time with that.
Yeah, just as I was reading that, and I'm trying to go back in and put that into my brain. I ain't that
I know
smart.
he's right because he's a smart man, but I don't. Yeah, it broke my brain.
Oh, there it is. Big Fish said port and starboard side.
Yeah, port. That's it. Yeah,
That's it.
I couldn't think of the other
And
one.
say why? I mean, why? What's port and
I
starboard
feel you.
side?
Had to
I
do
mean, because
something with
I
the
feel like
pirates, probably.
I feel like if you got I know you pull them big ships up, and you port them, but I feel like you could port on
True.
either the left or the right side, based on how you whip that thing in there.
That's true. Yeah, you know more than I do about them ships. I don't know.
Oh no.
I'm scared to even get on a cruise ship, but you know that.
Oh no, I'm telling you, them cruises is where it's at. They are
I mean, I
where
don't
it's
get.
at.
I ain't worried about seasickness or nothing like that. It's just I don't want to drown or nothing.
Don't want to drown.
I mean, I swim like a fish. Don't get me wrong, but you in the middle of the ocean, that don't matter.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
There's all kinds of other
And now
fish.
we've been on. We'll say we've been on 1, 2, 3, 4 now, maybe 4 cruises. And we've been
Heck yeah.
on, which we've just been on. We've been on 3 Carnival cruises, and then we just went not too terribly long ago. It was before we had kids. Went on a Royal Caribbean, and let me tell you,
Ooh.
that's where it's at.
I
If you
bet. Sounds like it.
cruise anything, go Royal Caribbean, 100%.
So let me guess. That's probably like the equivalent of flying first class on a cruise.
Don't get me wrong. I mean, you still got some nice, fine stuff on them Carnival cruise ships, but
Right.
them Royal
But there's
Caribbeans,
always,
man. I mean, whoo-wee.
yeah, there's always the top
I
of the
guess
line of everything.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah,
I'd say
definitely.
it's, I'd say it's it. Them Royal Caribbeans.
Oh yeah. I'd say so.
That's all the commercials you see,
Cruise.
ain't it? That's all them,
Well, yeah, yeah. Now that you say that, they always advertising for the Royal Caribbean, and then that Lord, I think they've done built like I think they've done launched like two or three like brand spanking new ships.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah,
Son, y'all need to go on one. I mean, if they can't figure out
and
how to
it
keep
was
them from
crazy.
sinking them by now.
It was crazy too because they come out. I forget which one it was. It was like I think it was like because they all got like weird, funny names. I think it was like the
Yeah.
Oasis of the Seas or something. And then so
Okay.
I think that's what come out like maybe a year or 2 years ago. And it, I told the wife, I said, I just find it curious. I said, I'm gonna go and just see what it cost to build that ship.
Oh Lord,
And Lord have mercy. And which now telling y'all the story, I can't even remember what it was. It was either
had to be a.
I want to
Yeah, go ahead.
I want to say it was $44 billion for one ship.
Uh, tell you how much
So
they
if that
make,
don't, yeah, that's what I was just gonna say. If that don't tell you the money them cats is bringing in, golly.
dude. Plus the maintenance on something like that.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Well, I
man.
think that's what they said too. And they say I don't even remember that, but as we was getting on the ship, uh, as we was getting on our Royal Caribbean, you could see they had like God, it was so many tanker semi trucks down there, and because they was filling it up. And
Yeah.
somebody had said that we had seen one of the people there, and we just asked him how if he knew how much money that was that they had to fill up. And he said it, and I cannot remember what it was, but it was ridiculous.
I bet,
It
man.
was absolutely ridiculous. Cheesy Moon said, "No cruise for me. I have I have a rule that I live by. If the motor quits and I can't get out and walk, it's not for me."
Yeah. I mean, I'm not scared to fly, but just something about getting stuck in the middle of the ocean ain't for me.
The starboard side. Oh, Cornbread gonna break down the starboard side for us. Said the starboard side is the side old English ships have the steering wheel on. Oh, it's the side the old English ships have the steering wheel on, where the maps and starboards were kept. The
Oh,
port side is always the side that the ship port against the dock. That's what I said. That's what I thought. I felt like that was why they would call it the port side, but that's what I said. I don't understand why you wouldn't. Could you not port it any side you wanted to?
I
I guess
guess
they had a
not.
code. I guess they had a code. They had, hey, you got the steering wheel on this side. You better port on the opposite side.
Right. Right. Who knows? I guess cornbread does.
New Phoenix bass boat is 92,000, which is
Oh, son.
crazy.
I don't want one that
Ooh,
much.
ooh,
I'd rather have
oh, and a
shoot, son. All I
little.
need is a trolling motor and a John boat. I'm good to go.
That's a little nugget for y'all too, which Brother Wally may know. Uh, we actually have here in Winchester is a Phoenix. That's where they build. It's where they build Phoenix boats at. It's right here in Winchester.
Oh, cool, dude.
Yep, and they actually built. They actually said they do not. I'll tell you. I'll tell you why. I'll probably tell you why they're 92,000. Brother Wally. They said they do not build a single boat here in Winchester until it is already purchased by somebody.
Oh,
So they build strictly by order.
yeah, to order, made to order. That's crazy.
Yep. And I want to say
That's
he
wild.
said they build. I want to say he said I used to have a buddy that worked out there, and I want to say he said that they make like 12 boats a day is all they make.
Right. I mean,
Yeah, he
that's a
said
lot, man.
every boat. He said every boat that they build and send out is already bought and paid for.
Dang. Boy, having fun cutting stuff. Can't see you.
Oh, oh, brother Cornbread must have Googled it. He said all that was according to Google. Darn it, Mike! I thought you was onto something. I thought you had the knowledge. Boat dealership financing them for over 30 years. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That is crazy. That is so crazy. I will see people. I literally know people that are living in a apartment, living in an apartment. Don't even own a home. And that's not talking bad about people living in apartments, but I'm just saying.
Right.
I literally know people that live in apartments and have a note on a boat for 30 years.
Oh. Hey, to have a note on a boat. Note on a boat.
I mean, yeah.
I love it. Note on a boat. Juicy dips and sharp tips. Come on.
It's crazy. Arizona EDC said 97,000 is slightly less than half the cost of his house. See what I'm saying? Brother Cornbread said you can't fix stupid. Oh yeah, trucks the same way. I don't understand it. I can't tell you how many brand new trucks and boats I see, like I said, sitting outside of apartment complexes. I mean, it just.
Yeah.
And like I said, if that's the way you wanna roll life, that's fine. That's all right. But this old
Whatever
boy just
floats your
don't
boat, right?
understand it. This old boy just don't understand it. Well, with all that ranting, I guess let's pull out a my first. Y'all, I'm drawing dad blanks over here. Drawing dad blanks. My first. Oh, what is this? Cheetah. That's it. Cheetah. Cheetah with the swing guard. And drawing another dad blank. I don't remember what this bone is. I apologize, y'all.
I'd guess if I could see
I
it.
apologize. Uh, I want to say it was a. I want to say it's smooth chestnut, but I'm not
Ooh.
110%.
Well, if it looks something like that, then it's either got to be that or maybe a red bone.
Dang. Arizona EDC said, I only boat at my house is a buck canoe.
Hey.
Uh, oh, yeah. Cheesy Moon. Patrick, yes, sir. I know when I seen this, and this was up at my local co-op, which our local co-op here is a case dealer, master case dealer. So they have a pretty good selection. And I cannot tell you how many times I seen this knife up there, and I never picked it up. I seen it, I'd buy something else. I'd go back, see it again, I'd buy something else. I can't tell you how long this knife had set up there before I went to get it. And I went to get it, and thank God I did, because I bought the display. I bought the last one they had.
Come on.
And then it is a. What is it? What is it? A 20. And they're hard to read. Get them swing guards out of the way. A 2021. And like I said, I bought it back in 2023. So this knife. No, I lie. I want to say it might have been this year. It might have been in 2024. But this knife had been in there, new old stock, just sitting in there since 2021. And like I said, thank God I bought it when I did, because it was the last one.
Yes, sir. Saved her.
It was the last one. And it was my first over here in the collection. I've always wanted one. And I just give you a little insight on this. I was looking at one. I'd seen this exact knife on on the evil bays, which y'all can go ahead and imagine. But this Joker was already going for $150. 150. Uh-oh.
I'm just getting proof you were frozen the whole time in case somebody asks.
They were on the evil bays for 150. I was still able to pick this up for the original price of $99. So very, very lucky I picked it up. And like I said, it was the very first one in the collection.
Right. Heck yeah.
And I'll just show this little special one here. Y'all know I'm a lover of the Congress.
Oh yeah. I still ain't never owned one.
What I wanted to do was I want to find a way to display them. I'm gonna make me like a little wooden shadow box and like put some little
Mhm.
felt backdrops in it and everything. But what I want to do is I want to get my birth year knife, which just happens to be this Congress. I've done got it. My wife's birth year knife, and then I was gonna get a knife that will. Lord, the dog done jumped in here about scared me half to death. Uh, I will get a knife that resembles the year we got married, which 2016 is when me and her got married. And then for our boys, I want to get the vault pattern. So I got to get me a 2022 knife and a 2024 knife, and then that'll display the whole family. That'll be my birth year knife, which is this red bone Congress here, because I
Mhm.
love me a Congress. You know how I am about the Congress.
Yes, sir.
Oh, and wait just a minute. Oh, I found it. Well, I think. Yeah, that is definitely. I found it, Brother Ryan. The
Elmo.
Congress actually
Oh.
has double liners on every
Hmm.
single one of them.
Oh well, that's the only one I wasn't thinking of because I don't know much about them. But that's interesting. I didn't know that because
Yeah. They
I never
have
had one.
two. They have two liners on the show side, two liners on the pile side, and then two liners separating the back springs. So that is pretty neat. But yeah, this
Hey,
is
Dwayne's
the.
up in here, Travis.
Oh, shut the front door, Brother Dwayne. Well, look here at these two. What's up,
Sorry to cut you
fellas?
off.
Oh no, I'm glad you did. Oh, Brother Todd, when did you sneak in here? Oh, maybe just
Todd,
now.
yeah,
Well. Look at these two play together.
yeah. I wish it would have worked out. I'm sorry, y'all. I mean, it does for them. That's fine. I'm missing all these sweet pieces, man.
Yeah, this is the. I said this is my birth year, 1991, mint condition, red bone, four blade Congress, medium Congress. It's a 052 pattern. And I said I got this one to resemble my birth year. Then I got to find something for the wife, and I'd like to kind of find like a female type color,
Yeah.
which and something she likes, which I'll find something and I'll get with her if she likes it or not. And then, like I said, uh, then I'll get me a vault pattern, 2022 vault pattern, which is the small swell center jack. And then I got to get me a 2024 vault pattern, which is this year's, which is the Razor. And then I'm gonna
Mhm.
put them in a little display box, and then that'll be the that'll be our family broke down in case knives. It'll be my birth year, my wife's birth year. I'm gonna plug one in there for the year we got married, 2016. So I gotta find 2016 something that we like, and then the two knives to resemble the two boys.
Yeah, that's awesome. It's gonna be awesome.
Just a little project. Just a little project.
Yes, sir. That's like about A-Dub getting them Ruby Stardust for his daughter.
No,
Yeah, man, he's got. I mean, I don't think it's a secret. I think he showed some of them, but I
yeah.
think he's only missing like 2 patterns at this point. He's about got all the Ruby Stardust.
Oh wow. Oh, we done had when I had knife crazy pop in here, brother Matt.
He said double trouble too.
Double trouble. Lord, we fixing to go big time.
I told him I'm gonna have to get on.
Oh,
It even works for me after this because I don't know what's going on. Okay.
well, I don't know. I mean, you ain't well, like you said, you ain't never had any problem with anybody else. You know, your live works
Well, no,
fine
but
with
I don't.
knife. And,
I don't think it's you though. That's why I want. That's why I'm curious what's going on.
yeah, like I said, I can
Because they
see
see
you
you
moving.
fine. Yeah, and they see
Yeah.
you. So I don't know.
Hmm.
The only thing that's messed up is your picture's frozen. That's it. Everything. I mean, the chat freezes sometimes. But anyway,
Yeah.
keep on going.
Keep on going. Oh man, I don't really know. I
I mean, I
don't
ain't trying to put
really
pressure on you, man. Whatever.
know. Oh well, I'll show this. I'll show these. Which I've got some. I've already got some vault pattern knives, which I gotta have something that I would actually like to resemble the boy. Which not saying this 6.5 bone stag wouldn't resemble him very well, but yeah, I got a 6.5 bone stag. If I can open up both blades without cutting myself, 6.5 bone stag razor. I said it's the 2024 vault pattern knife. I know if old Eli's still in here, Big E. I know he been showing the fire out of these razors. He said, I know y'all guys probably getting tired of seeing these razors. I don't, brother. I said, I absolutely love them. Fell in love with the history of them. Actually learned that Case said that they have not made these. They was actually excited about releasing these because they haven't made the uh, razor pattern in almost, it was either almost or a little over 20 years. They hadn't made these
Dang.
knives. And yeah, I mean, they pack a punch.
Ooh, yeah, I heard that. Ooh.
I mean, they be snapping.
Get your
They
booger
be
hook out of the way.
snapping. Yeah, I got that one there. And then I want to say this is the only, yeah, this is the only two I got. I got that. Oh, shoot. What is that? Black curly maple wood? Does that
Oh,
sound
son.
correct?
Yeah, it does. It does. I know. I know what that
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, black curly maple wood.
Have you seen them? I want to get a 54 in that. Now, there's 2 different times they made it, but it's the olive green bone and the jigging in the middle is like it's almost solid black jigging. You know how they do that sometimes, but on the
Oh, yeah.
edges it's like olive, but it ain't got no shield. It's just got.
Huh.
Uh, I think it's got tested double X on the cap. That's the one I
Oh,
want.
really? Hmm.
Yep, I know where it's at
And
too. I ain't
just
got it
now
yet.
looking at this, this is the craziest thing. And this is just the grain in the wood. You know, how it's took up with some of the dyes and everything. Look at that right there.
Uh-huh.
Tell me that right there, which I know you can't say it right. But tell me that right there don't look like the McDonald's logo trying to peek out.
Oh man, an OG ain't up in here either.
I know it.
Hey, but I'll shout
And
him out. Here we go. Here we
we'll
go.
turn it upside down for him. Whack Donald's.
865 bead. Shout out.
Yeah, tell me that right there don't look like the darn McDonald's sign trying to peek out of them handles. That is, Lord, that makes me want to get rid of it now. Hey, I'm in the middle of making a leather slip demo video. I hope to have it finished in the next few days. Ooh, that'll be a good one to watch,
Oh, I
brother
love
Matt.
those. We love those.
That will be a good one to watch. You got great taste, Travis. Got the same ones. You got the same razors, brother Dwayne. Oh, speaking of, I was telling you, I got the high banks. It's got the high banks and the longhouse. Actually got the high banks right here. That is that is Case's attempt at a modern traditional, in which I think the high banks is really 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 nice. It's just a detent lock, so it still opens and closes just like a normal slip
Right.
joint. Got a big
Mm-hmm.
got the big nail neck cut out there, which it's got a little half stop. You pull it up and it hits a little.
Yeah, it's a double detent. I never had one
Yep,
of those either.
and it fully opens. And I mean, it's almost like it wanted to be a Warncliffe blade. I forget what kind of blade they called this, but let me tell you, y'all, she's sticky sharp. I said that CPM 20 CV is something else. Which like I say,
Sure,
he's
baby.
got red all over. I just love him. Just love them rosewood handles. I did deep carry pocket clip on there, but like I said, I don't carry it. I just got it in the collection just because I knew it was something new coming from Case. I said, hey, I'm gonna put it in there. And see, it just folds like a regular folding knife and real smooth action. Absolutely love it. Still do the regular. And she don't have no snap or anything like that. You just gotta fully push it closed. So
Jason said almost looks like a pilot's knife, and then Dennis Whipple's in the house.
Dennis Whipple, how you doing, brother? What's going on, everyone? Yeah, that's it there. I just absolutely love it. Which I've been thinking been half tempted to get me one to carry just because I said I had such bad luck with that longhouse, and
Yeah,
I'll know how to handle this one. But
exactly.
I mean, just like I said, that CPM 20 CV steel. I mean, she was that longhouse because I carried the longhouse to work. She was a workhorse. She was that CPM
I'm
20
sure.
CV steel would slice through anything you wanted it to. I mean, pretty much concrete floor if you had to cut concrete. But
Yeah, and forgive me because I know you've probably said it, but you didn't try. Did you try to get them to send you another one? Factory defect.
uh, well, a funny story. I don't know if I ever told you the story or if you heard the story. Well, I think you did. I think you might have been on the live how I
That's what
talked
I'm
to him.
saying. That's why I said forgive me.
Yeah. No, I'd actually talked to him in while I was at Blade Show Atlanta, and I'd went up and
Oh
I'd show
yeah,
him. Yeah, I showed him my scar and everything. I said, yeah,
that's right.
I basically wanted to know. I went straight up to him and asked. I said, hey, have y'all had any complaints coming in about y'all's liner locks failing on these high bank or on the long houses? And he kind of looked at me weird. I said, well, bro, I said, we got some problems. I said, mine done bit me. And I said, I showed him the scar
Mm.
and everything. But yeah, he did. He told me to send it in and they would take care of it. But I said, I just hadn't.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm a big procrastinator. I still ain't sent that mug in. I don't even know at this point if they would still accept it if I sent it in.
Oh, they will. That's why I asked because it's. I mean, that's obviously a factory defect. That's something they can't. I mean, they got to replace that. So.
Yeah, I may try it just to see because I said I love the knife. I love the fidgetyness stuff of it. I mean,
Hmm.
it is absolutely fun to sit there and flip open and close. And like I said, it's just so smooth, so smooth,
Dude,
and
I'm
it
just
carries
so
well.
biased
I
when it
mean, it
comes to
carries real
Spyderco.
well. Oh yeah, yeah. Now that I have the Spyderco Pair 3, it's gonna be the ride or die for a while.
I mean, because you know how I am
Definitely.
about. Our hearts with traditionals, but man, I've
Uh
got
huh.
that native 5 and my pair of 3. That's all I need, dude. That's all I need.
Oh,
It ain't
speaking
like
of
it's
that,
it ain't like I'm gonna
speaking of
sharpen the
that.
whole blade in a year or something.
Oh yeah. Speaking of Mister Patrick's comment there, he said video coming soon on the knives from the show weekend or from the knife show weekend. I still got to go back
Okay.
and watch. I seen. I had seen Dwayne's Dwayne's video, but
Oh my God,
I ain't sit down and watched it.
you moved.
Mm,
The picture changed.
I moved.
Yeah,
Shut up.
it changed, but that's it. Sorry.
Darn it.
Now I can see your felt case.
Oh yeah,
What kind of
and
hat
my
you got on,
face
sir?
over it.
What is that?
Oh, it's just a. Well, you probably can't see it, but
I
it's
like
just
it.
a
Well, I
orange,
can. I just can't tell what it is.
just an orange beach hat. Where we went to Orange Beach, not too well over the. Well, no, it wasn't even the summer because we went. I took my vacation outside of the summer. That way we didn't have to travel on 4th of July. So that's a lot of knives to keep old. You should try waxing one of your knives. It would last longer than oil, I think.
Oh, wax.
That's what they say here.
Waxing. You talking
Jason.
about waxing the blade? I mean, yeah, people use that Renaissance wax and stuff, but that's usually when they just collect and they leave them sitting. I did want some of that stuff though. It's great stuff.
Then it said the split screen is a great concept. Yeah, they are definitely pretty good. Oh, I gotta make sure.
Matches my personality.
Thought somebody was outside. Thought somebody was outside my shop. That's my personality. Oh, let me see. They checked the old time again. 59. Well, it's 7. Let me show. I don't know. I said I can't even remember what I showed off the last one, which I don't know how many people seen the big elephant toe I got.
What's up, James? Thanks for stopping in. We're from Tennessee, both of us.
James. Tennessee. Next door neighbors.
Go Balls.
Ain't nothing like a bowl of pinto beans, a slice of cornbread. Amen to that.
Come on.
We actually had that not too long ago, just a couple days ago. Yeah, this is that case elephant toe, and I believe they call that the paca wood or paca wood, however you say that. But she is a 1970, 98, 7, a 1974, 1974 big whopping case elephant toe, and it's got the elephant etch on the main blade. Just big, massive spear point blade. And then look at that pin blade. Woo! Woo-wee. Which I wouldn't even call that a pin blade. I would call that a spear point blade as well. So that thing is massive. Whoo, doggy. Beautiful pocket wood on it. And plenty of snout. Probably take your hat bill off. Then Dennis Whipple said that is not a pen blade.
They love it. So that's sweet, Travis. Another North Carolina in the house, says Dennis. Let's see. Jason says, I use the wax from Dollar Tree candles. Works great. Been using it for years. It's a nice soft white wax and goes on clear. And if you get a harder wax, you can use it for waxing jeans or coats. All right. Thanks for the info.
Good night, folks. Night, Brother Patrick. Oh, let me see. What do? Can't remember if I showed. I think I showed that one in. Yeah, I think I showed that one in Big E's live. I just got so much I don't even know what I got.
Wish I could say that.
Yeah. Well, I have a lot, but at the same time, I don't have a lot. If that makes any sense.
It does.
You know, I ain't got nothing. Compared to old brother Kalen that he be throwing. That's a Columbus. I'm trying to think. I'll show this little bad boy here. I even forget what years these are. These are 19. Oh, you got the 80s, so you got real small dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What is that? 1980. 1982. Got a 1982 Appaloosa bone. Man, the daggone back springs is tight. 1982 Appaloosa bone 009.5 Barlow. And this one's actually the opposite ride. The show side is the banger side. Pile side didn't really come out too well.
Yeah, that's kind of, I don't know. You just never know with them, but sometimes, but you're right. Most of the time it's on the pile side. You're like, daggum it.
Mm-hmm.
Some knives I don't care if they don't match. It just depends on what it is.
Oh, Dennis Whipple said y'all going to make the show next year. I definitely plan to make it.
Yeah, I'll be there.
And I don't know. I'm not sure if you're going to Blade Show Atlanta this coming up year, Mr. Dennis Whipple, but I will definitely be at Blade Show Atlanta as well. I definitely plan to make the Doc's second Ellaville knife show. I just got to.
Yeah, that's a
Got to
must.
come up there. Got to come
I
up
ain't got
there
no
and meet all the
excuse.
fine peeps.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, we got this much time to plan. There really ain't no excuse.
Oh yeah.
If you ask me.
Yeah, that is the 1982, and I have another Appaloosa bone, and it is a darker bone. Yeah. And that show side come out real dark, and there's the pile side there come out a little bit. Then it said, yes, I want to see the Atlanta show. Let me tell you, if you ain't never been, I highly recommend. It is
Honestly, I don't think I could
a
handle it.
86, 82, maybe.
What time is it? Oh, my watch is dead.
Old brother Mike be mad at me again. It's we done got another 1981 in the collection. I didn't even know I had it. Which I knew I had the two Appaloosa bone Barlows, but I said, hey, well, you got over 140 knives. You don't remember all the years you got.
Right.
But yeah,
Did you
this
say
is
you're a
just
91?
yeah,
Okay, I'm a 92.
1991.
We're close.
Yeah, I actually like this one a little bit better than that other one, but yeah, they are. And I mean, just snappy as I'll get out. You don't beat them vintage case, especially in them 70s and them 80s.
70s is where it's at, son.
Yeah, 70s.
But I do love how they done the lightning bolts in the 80s or whatever. I think it looks cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, trying to remember here. Brother Dennis said, do you carry them now and again? I don't. I am a case collector. And as far as the collection, I keep it just because, well, I'll ask you the question, Dennis. How would you like to find a 1970? And I know you can find them out there, but how would you like to find a 1970, just say a Stockman, 1970 Stag Stockman in the box, all the paperwork, never been used, never been carried, never been sharpened? Would that not just be amazing to find? Well, and like I said, I know you can find it, but
Yeah.
when and if you do, well, let me go ahead and
Better.
pull it out. Here you go. Got to bring that wallet out. But with that being said, I kind of want that, because I know the struggle of finding stuff like that. I mean that's just how I like to find them and collect them if I can. I don't think I have anything in here vintage, 70s or 80s or anything like that. That's minting in the box. But uh, with that being said, that's how I like to find them if I absolutely can. I found some my Congress is like that. My 1991, I looked up and found it on eBay for $90.
Dang.
$90. Brand new, never carried, never used, never sharpened. 4-blade Congress red bone. Dark red. It's got the DR6. Dark red bone. $90, brand new in the box. Original box, paperwork, everything in it. So yeah, that went right in the collection. But with that being said, that's kind of where I want to go. I want to be able to pass down this awesome collection to the boys. And like I said, that
Yep.
me and Ryan had that conversation, about what vintage will be, in the year, say 2150. But yeah, I keep every
Yeah.
one of my boxes. They're in there on top of my gun cabinet, which I gotta find. I gotta find something. A better way to store my boxes. But every knife that I have that I've bought, here and when I can find them, in the box. I keep all my boxes, all the paperwork goes back in there. And I want to be able to pass that down because I said I know how hard that is for us to find nowadays. And so I want to hand all them down to the boys and say here they are, and then if they hang on to them and pass them down to their grandkids, this collection right here, if somebody wanted to, when the time comes, ain't no telling what it'd be worth
That's right.
to have everything brand new and in the box, never used, never sharpened. Oh, Ty said, "Are you saying I'm vintage, Travis?" Well, that's the thing, brother Todd. That's the thing, brother Todd. I'm vintage now. That's what me and Ron was talking about.
Shoot, son, you're only 1 year older than me.
That's the thing, though. You vintage too. You over 25 years old, ain't
All right, I'll take it.
you? But yeah, that's
That's
the
true.
thought process. That's the thought process behind my collection. Is one day, I know it's hard to see now, especially with their little flaws and stuff that's coming out. The separation, the gaps and stuff in the back springs and stuff like that. And, which I mean, little minor things in my opinion. I mean, yeah, you hate to see it, giving 60, 70, 80, 90, $100 for a case knife, brand new. But that's just my thought process. Is one day down the road, when I'm dead and gone, 100 years from now, this collection right here will be. I mean, who knows? I don't know. This might the whole knife world may just fall apart, and my whole collection be worth 75 cents. I mean,
No. Uh-uh.
I
Nope.
don't know. But
I think
that's just
I
my
really
thought
do.
process behind it.
I really do have faith that Case will some point get back to what they should be doing. No offense, but I
Yeah,
think it.
yeah,
I don't joke when I tell people that like it really has to do with what a lot of the really good builders are gone or dead, and I'm not kidding. Like there's younger
yeah.
people in there now, and they need to figure out what they're
Mhm.
doing. You know what I'm saying?
Well, and that's the thing too. I don't know if I've ever spoke on it. I know I had spoke on it, but I cannot remember when it was. I can't remember if it was my first live or if it was another a live that I'd done with somebody else. But when I was talking to the people at the case or at Blade Show, I was actually talking to, which I was actually honored to be able to talk to one of the guys that actually helped design the longhouse. Whenever I was talking about my problem, the guy I was first talking to, that I don't know if you ever seen him, the Maury guy
Oh, I love
that
Maury. Yeah,
talk,
I met him.
yeah. I was actually that's the guy I was talking to. But he
Yeah,
was
okay.
he said, well, hold on, let me get the guy that actually helped design the longhouse. Whenever I was telling him about my problems I had. But anyway, I was talking to him, and then after everything was done, I went back and we was talking to Maury, and he was telling us that he had just dealt with a guy that was coming up there. He was at their booth, at the case booth, and I mean, just dogging him. He at the time, that's when the peanut butter and jellies was out, and
Okay.
and he was in there. He was just pulling, box after box after box after box, trying to find him
Mm-hmm.
a peanut butter and jelly sow belly. It seemed like every one they pulled out, had some kind of little minor imperfection, and he just didn't want to have it. And then he kind of did. He just kind of blew up on them. He said, "Y'all just need to pack up and go to China." And I mean, he
Hey.
just, he wasn't happy with them. In which I can understand. But I said after he had left, and we was talking to Maury right after that. He was telling us that, kind of along the lines of what you said. He said, a lot of the people that we had, back in the 70s and the 80s, he said they're, gone, retired, passed away.
Mm-hmm.
They're just not with us no more. But
Right.
he also said too, COVID obviously hurt everybody. Anybody and
Oh yeah.
everybody that's anybody, COVID hurt them.
Oh yeah.
But they're in the same situation as the whole rest of the world. He said, they, uh, we was at Blade Show talking to him. He said the week before Blade Show, they hired 20 people. He said they had one when he was at Blade Show.
That don't make any sense. Give me a job, Maury. You hear me?
One person out of 20 people stayed to work at Case Knives.
I'll help y'all out best I can. I don't
That's
know how to
what
build knives, but I can tell you. I can tell you how
that's what I
everybody
told
wants them. Come on.
that's what I told my buddy that I went with. I said I don't see how that wouldn't be just an absolute amazing job to
Blessing.
have. Now,
Yeah.
yeah, don't get me wrong. I know you're probably not going to make, well, everybody knows you're not going to make, 30, 40, $50 an hour making knives.
No. No.
But I mean, at the same time, you can't tell me they was bringing them in there making anything less than, I'd say anything less than $15. I would find
Ain't
it
no
hard to
way.
believe. I would find it hard to believe that you're up there making case knives, starting out making less than $15.
Yeah, dude. I would hate to find that out.
Mm-hmm.
Because maybe that's what
And
it is, man.
yeah, and I mean, if they are, I can see why. I can see why only one of them stayed. Maybe.
Well, and that just makes me think if they would just slow down and focus on the stuff people like instead of trying to make all the you I ain't getting
Yeah.
into it, but
Yep.
if they would just they mass produce, obviously everybody knows that, but like they need to get
Uh
back
huh.
to their roots. But that's just my opinion.
Yes. 100%. 100%.
Um, hey Jason, I just now seen Jason was in here.
When what you love turns into a job, it's not so exciting anymore. Dennis Whipple said that is absolutely right.
Yeah, my chat's froze again. I don't know how much
Oh,
longer.
Chris Gary popped up in here and said, "Well, look at this sexy view."
Hey.
Now we ain't got make cutlery great in here again, we. Trying to go back. Yeah, because I just had to refresh mine. Mine kind of must have froze up on me because I refreshed it and then a whole bunch of stuff popped up.
Yeah.
Ronald Norwood said, "Coach baseball for 16 years, best time of his life." Dang, 16 years coaching baseball, Ronald. Whew.
That's cool.
He said, "I'm with you." Brother Jason Ozarks boy said, "I'm with you, Ryan. I will not buy another new case knife until they get their poop emoji straight."
Yeah, I haven't, dude. I haven't bought a new one. Oh man. It's probably been at least like 6 months or so. At
Ooh.
least I'd say 7 or 8 months, almost a year. I don't know, man. Somebody can probably call me out on that, but it's been a while because I've got a YouTube channel. But
I
I'm
probably do
getting
need to
like
get
Big
a
E,
little bit
man.
better.
If I'm getting like Eli, if I can't see it, I don't want it.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying. I probably need to get a little bit better myself about going and physically getting some stuff because I mean, And too, at the same time, I haven't gotten anything that's just been, completely, atrocious, from Case.
Right. I mean,
Like anything
you've
that's
had
going to
good
really,
luck. Some
I
people
mean,
do.
really, yeah. And like I said, I mean, I've bought tons. I'd say a vast majority of my collection has come off of Shepherd Hills cutlery.
Is that right?
Yeah, I don't know if they. I mean, they just may have a good reputation, or I don't know if they got a little bit more pull.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know if they get the knives in and then they kind of look at them and then send what they want to send back. And I don't know.
Well, they're definitely one of the major players because I mean they get
Oh
exclusives
yeah.
all the time, and Red Hill.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, I've had huge success with them. But like I said too, I mean, at the end of the day, a little, a little gap, it's not going to hurt me because I said I've even got, a lot of people will say that you don't see it in the old vintage knives, but I have to thoroughly disagree because I have seen, I've got mint never used, never carried, never sharpened, but it don't have a box with it. But I mean,
Right.
and you can see gaps, from the 70s. I mean, it's just
Oh yeah.
going. I think it's just one of them things that's going to happen. And I mean, gaps and blade rub, and I mean stuff like that. I mean, it's just going to happen when you pack all that stuff in it. And I mean,
Yeah.
if you want,
I don't.
and like you said,
Go
if
ahead.
if somebody's out there looking for the absolute, completely, perfect mint condition piece, then that's where that work's gonna come in. You're gonna have to go out and physically look at it for yourself. You know,
Mhm.
but I do agree that the uptick in the case quality is not has been going backwards other than forwards. I would definitely agree with that.
Yeah. At this point, though, it's not even about gaps and stuff for me. It's about what they're putting out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't want laminated wood. No offense.
Yes. Yes.
We have
You're
friends that can make
100%
those.
there.
So I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yep.
Like I'm
Yeah.
not
That's
mad
good.
about
That's
that
good.
whole little situation. I'm sure everybody knows what I'm talking about, but I'm not mad about it
Yep.
like some people are. But because it's Case,
Yeah.
whatever they do, you ain't gonna stop it. So I mean,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And I mean, they're
but
obviously an absolute hit. I mean, you see all of the places that have offered them to buy, and they're all completely sold out.
hmm
So if they're all completely sold out, then
well, I'm
they
pretty
must have
sure.
obviously done something right.
I don't know if it's Maury himself, but somebody was telling me they pretty much admitted that they got the idea from. I think they
Yeah.
saw one of Josh's products.
Yep. And I think that
So
actually come
at
from
least
one
they
of the
admitted it.
One of their Smoky Mountain knife works where TC was talking to him. I think he
Right?
actually, I think it was in that little video that they done.
Was it?
Yeah, I think I
Yeah.
could
At
I
least they
could
can
totally
admit
be
it.
wrong, but yeah. Oh, but I think I'm gonna have to get in here and make sure the wife is alive, make sure the boys are alive.
Well, brother, thank you so much for joining. I am so sorry for the technical difficulties.
Oh no, that's all right. Listen, I thank you for having me. I'm sorry you missed out on some of the show.
Man, that's all right. As long as they had a good time, they know that's all I care about. So,
Yeah, like I said, if you can maybe somehow go live, like you said, and uh,
excuse me.
see maybe you can narrow it down and find out what's going on.
Yeah, I'm just gonna cut it on, and I'm gonna ask. I don't even care if it's one person. I'm gonna be like, "Tell me if this is working."
Yeah. Hey,
Just
shoot,
a
I'll jump in
test
there.
live.
I'll jump in there.
but
Yeah,
I
I'm
really
gonna
am.
tear it out. I'm gonna go in there. Like we got some soup on. We got some soup ready to eat.
I'll shoot you. All right.
I said I know the wife's probably wringing her hair out right now.
Oh,
Ain't
dude, I'm
heard
sorry.
anything,
All
but
right.
oh no, you fine. I was just exaggerating.
Well, let's pray that I can at least watch it back. Hopefully, so.
Yeah, like I said, I would like to think you could, because that's what you're gonna do.
Yeah.
You're gonna upload it and put it on
Oh
there
yeah.
anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
If you want me to, I mean, unless
Oh no, that's fine. That's fine. I just didn't know if you was gonna
I
do
mean,
that or
I'll
not.
look
I know
like an
you.
idiot, but I I don't
I
care.
know you went back and I know you went back and done all that, but I just didn't know if you was gonna do that or not. But yeah,
Upload it.
I thank you very much. Like I said, we will definitely do it
Yes, sir.
again.
Yes, sir. We'll get it figured out and we'll do it again. And I can't wait to shake your hand, brother.
Hey, yeah, we gotta make that happen. 100%.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, holler at me anytime.
Yeah, my darn chat's done froze up again. I don't know. Obviously, I'm having something on my end too. As I said, I'm a little bit farther out from my Wi-Fi source than I normally am. So I don't know.
Okay.
That might have a little something to do with it. I don't know.
All right, brother. Well, you take care of them kids and that wife. Happy, happy life, right?
Hey, that's it. That's words to live by. That is words to
All
live
right,
by.
brother. Well, God bless you. You know, you can holler at me anytime. So I'll be talking to you.
All right, that sounds good. Thank all y'all for stopping by.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate
Thank
you.
all y'all.
God bless, and we'll see you next time.
God bless everybody. We love y'all.